in 1995, and doctors asked what medications he was on, and you had a difficult time remembering, right?
Oh, yes, he's been rushed many a times, and he's on over 10 medications, had cancer, numerous complications. It's just too much to remember, and with the VeriChip and the scanner, instantaneously they will be able to access all this information.
Derek, tell me why when you saw this you thought, you know, I have to have my family get this ASAP. What was it about it?
Well, technology is my life, and this is a great technological advancement. And also, I thought that it could help my dad because, as my mom said, we have gone to the emergency room many times with him, and a lot of times he's in too much pain to answer any of the questions that he had. And since his medications change often and his medical history is so long, me and my mom can't remember it, so the VeriChip will be able to tell them concise information about his history in only milliseconds.
All right. Well, I know that Jeff is about to have the procedure done, and Dr. Wilkin is here, Dr. David Wilkin, a surgeon who your family knows. Dr. Wilkin, why don't you go ahead and implant the chip and just show us how this works?
Okay, well, Jeff's already been prepped with Mysteril Field, and he's been infiltrated with a xylocaine to numb the area up. Can I have the chip, please? This is the insertion cannula, and we have to take the piece of tape off, which is in actual fact the hardest part of the procedure.
Don't worry, you're just on national television.
Well, thank you.
Katie, no pressure, no pressure.
You know, while you're doing that, I just wanted to ask Keith. Keith, you know, this will be scanned for information, but how many emergency rooms in this country actually have scanners, and how will they know that they have to scan the patient in the first place? It's not like somebody can say, hey, by the way, I've got a VeriChip in my shoulder, check it out. A lot of times people won't be in a condition to say that, right?
Well, that is probably correct. However, we have spoke with many hospitals, and quite a few hospitals in Florida will have already agreed to take the scanner. As far as the procedure, we will give a particular card that would be in a wallet. In the event that they do not see the card, then the medical attendant will either ask you to have a chip, or we hope that the natural procedure would be to just scan over the particular area of the body so they can have that valuable information quickly.
I understand this costs $200 for the implantation and then $40 for an annual fee to update information.
Well, it's $200 for the chip itself, and then it's $9.95 to have your information stored in the FDA compliant database that we have.
Jeff, well, first of all, Dr. Wilkin, are you finished?
Yeah, we're ready. I've made a little incision in the skin, and I'm getting ready to insert the cannula. And the cannula is in, and the chip is now extruded, and we're finished.
Okay, well, that was quick. Jeff, I don't mean to ignore you. How are you doing down there?
Well, you know, I have a doctor who's got the best hands that I know, so of course that's good, and my wonderful family and everyone around, and I thank God so much that I've been given the gift to have something special like this to save my life in case of an emergency.
Interesting technology. Derek, real quickly, are you worried about the whole Big Brother thing, invasion of privacy?
Well, the chip is a freedom of choice thing, and if you want to have it, it's up to you. If you feel that you have a need for it, that's great, and you should get the chip in if you want. And also, you get to choose the information that's on it, so in our case, we want this information known to the people that need to know it in case of an emergency. So no, I'm not worried.
All right. Well, Derek Leslie and Jeff Jacobs, Dr. David Wilkin, and Keith Bolton, thank you all so much for joining us this morning, and good luck with your new chips.
But anyway, like I said, you have a lot of GMS, a lot of Israelite groups out there that are teaching contrary to what we're teaching, which we're teaching it the right way. GMS is the top Israelite group on the planet, all right? We were the first to go global with this thing. All praises to Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai, okay? But like I said, the next well, you had another document, a short, done by one of the teachers, up and coming elder, Taza Dakpa, when he went into this thing about Christopher Columbus. It was a short 25-minute thing that was also put up. Tomorrow, actually Monday, is going to be the official, what do you call it, the official Columbus Day. So Lord willing, Saturday, what is it, October 11th, we might go into a little bit on Christopher Columbus, which we do every year. And before you know it, the end of the year show, what we call it, New Year's Eve Destruction 2014, is right around the corner. That's on December 31st in the evening, going into the 1st of January. All right, and hopefully the Lord bring this devil down, come 2014. And a lot of things are happening, and we constantly watch the news. The scriptures say watch as well as pray, and that's what we're doing. We're watching everything, and we're praying. We're connected to Yahweh Shem Yahushai, and you got a precept.
This is the book of Ezekiel, chapter 3, verse 17. Son of man, I have made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel. Therefore hear the word in my mouth, and give them warning from me.
Say it again, please.
Son of man, I have made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel. Therefore hear the word in my mouth, and give them warning from me.
So it's our job. Where'd you read at it?
Ezekiel 3:17.
Okay, it's our job. Matter of fact, jump up, go to the 2nd chapter, and get the point from right there, and then also go to the 3rd chapter in the beginning. I think it's the last couple of verses of the 2nd chapter, and then get into the 3rd chapter. Because it's our job to warn Israel, whether you hear or forbear. And part of warning Israel is to tell you about the other Israelites that are out there that are teaching falsehoods, such as Nate, such as degenerate Yohana, such as Bagwash, which we call the 14th Street Homo, Zabak, all right, because he's teaching that Cornelius, is an Edomite, so the Spirit of the Lord ain't dealing with him, okay? And you got some Israelite groups out there that teach that the white man can make it. But anyway, go ahead and read them scriptures.
Ezekiel 2:6. And thou, son of man, be not afraid of them, neither be afraid of their words. Though briars and thorns be with thee, and thou dost dwell among scorpions.
Right, like let's name some of the scorpions. Nate is a scorpion, all right? Gehenna is a scorpion. Bubble-eyed blackfish is a scorpion. Zabak is a scorpion. Arianim is scorpions now because they ain't got the truth. So all those guys are scorpions, man. We ain't got nothing good to say about them. Now Nate had made a video called, was it the history of Israel or whatever? And he was basically trying to big up Lahab, like Lahab was some great guy. Lahab was a damn demon, man. Talking about Lahab put everything in order. No, Lahab put everything in order so he can systematically rip everybody off. And that's what he did. So stop lying, mate. Okay? And we got your number, so we're gonna start calling you, and we're gonna question you about your lies that you spread about me. Go ahead, Ox.
Be not afraid of their words.
Yeah, we ain't afraid of nobody, man. And like Yohana, he used to set his men down by the camp like he gonna intimidate somebody. You ain't intimidating us, nigga. Okay? You busy running from Sarasut and Seti and Bro Polite. And Sarnetta, you running from them. Okay? We ain't seen you yet. They looking for you, nigga. Go ahead.
Nor be dismayed at their looks, though they be a rebellious house.
All those guys that we mentioned, they're rebellious.
Yep. Rebellion is as the sin of witchcraft.
And they're all, well, we can call them witches.
So they're witches.
So, now why would you love a witch? Why would you love a witch?
Yeah.
Them guys are all witches, man. and warlocks.